Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Ultimate Chicken Horse with me, Dhiammara, Jonusfatson.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, hey, what's up?
And
I was busy dancing.
Hey.
Great intro. Great intro. So we were just talking before we recorded about a couple of games that's really good. Don't Starve and Oxygen Not Included.
Yeah.
So you've been playing a lot of Oxygen Not Included, Nostda.
Yeah. It's my favorite game of 2017, I think. It's that and have you played Night in the Woods?
No, I haven't picked that up yet.
That is also like a great game as well. That's very story based though, so it's pretty much just a walking simulator but 2D. If you're into that sort of stuff, then that's like one of the games to get this year.
Yeah, I just fucked up immensely. Yeah, I liked Firewatch. I think that was released in 2016, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find the ending for that game?
What did you say? Did I?
Did you like the ending for that game?
I mean, like, it's not super good, honestly.
Yeah.
It's
It felt like they built up a game that was like a murder mystery, like sci-fi type thing, like there's this big business going on or whatever, and then it just ended. It felt like they set up too much for it to end like that, honestly. But yeah. It was a good game though, like the mechanics were good and stuff. Yeah, it had a bit more to it than normal walking simulators.
Yeah, I was honestly expecting a little bit more from the ending, to be honest. But it's a really good game.
Yeah.
So, Oxygen Not Included is like a building strategy game or something. I haven't really watched much of it.
It's more like a survival type game, really. Yeah, I haven't played RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress, but I've heard it's a lot like that. So yeah, it's in really early alpha stage right now. I mean, there's a research mechanic where you like research different technologies and stuff like that. I've now completed that tree.
Okay.
Yeah, and in my specific, because like this, I'm on like my 5th playthrough of it, and in that specific one, it took me about 5 in-game hours to do. So yeah, there's not too much in it right now, but it's like done enough for me to get like 20 hours of the game, and that's before I've started min-maxing the game or anything like that. I'm still like learning the game.
So it's the same people that have done Don't Starve together.
Yeah.
And the art style, I really like the art style of the games that they've done recently. Just like Don't Starve is a little bit Tim Burton style, and Oxygen Not Included looks a little bit more. It's really hard to describe, honestly.
Yeah.
I like the art style.
It's similar, and like it feels like some of the sounds that they use in the game are just like taken straight out of Don't Starve. Like it's very similar that way as well.
We've done it.
Too easy.
Yeah, Oxygen Not Included is one of those games that I not regret not picking up, but I look at it and I go, like, do I really, if I pick it up, I know I'm going to just bank hundreds of hours into it.
Yeah. The only thing with it really is that I've looked at like the newsfeed on Steam and looked at like the patch notes, but it only seems like they're only like releasing like a patch like every 3 to 4 weeks. It's not like fast paced or anything like that. So yeah, but like because they made Don't Starve and like more of like a legitimate company, I hope that like they don't fall into like the early access like pit of like not completing the game, you know.
Yeah, well they got rid of early access. Oh no, they got rid of green light. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, like with this, it don't even have like it doesn't even say released on like a date on Steam because it's like the alpha. It just says available. There we go.
Ooh.
Wait
for it! Wait for it! Ah!
I'm always like not questionable, but like when you have to pay for an alpha build, it's like and I think that was one of the things that kind of offset me on it was it's an alpha build, but it's still I think like $21.99 Canadian.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so expensive. Huh.
But from what I hear, it is worth it. Like it's not like it's a not worth the money, but.
Honestly, if you didn't tell me it was alpha, I would think that maybe it was lacking a bit of content. But other than that, it's like it's a like strong build of a game. There's no glitches or anything like that. Like, there's been so many times when I've been doing a playthrough, I'm like, oh, this is like the alpha bit. This is why it's alpha, because this isn't working, and it's just me being an idiot. I'm like, oh, that's how it actually works. The only problem I've got so far is like some of the stuff isn't really intuitive. Like some of the UI, for example, like when you get later in the game, you can replace normal wires with like heavy watt wires, so they like can carry more current. But it doesn't like tell you which ones are which. So when you're replacing them, you get lost and stuff like that. And the only other thing really is that when you bring up that wire like UI, it also the frames tank, but that's only like really late on in the game. But other than that, you wouldn't even notice it was an alpha game.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you know, if you got a company like I think it's Clay or something.
It's Clay.
Yeah. It's you know, they make good games.
Yeah.
You can probably like trust them with your money, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hard to get past the first. Oh, he's done.
It's kind of like a double-edged sword though, because it ends up being like a unique selling point for like an early access game to come out and say, oh, we're going to actually complete the game though. You know, it's that like commonplace where people just abandon games. They're like, oh, if you say you're going to complete the game, that's like a bonus.
Yeah, that's true.
Like PlayerUnknown Battleground said they've got like a goal to finish it by the end of 2017 or something like that, which is crazy considering like how like sort of broken that game feels and looks. It looks like H1Z1. Like, is that style of a game?
It's really good that they have a roadmap, and if they can I don't have an issue with it, honestly.
Yeah.
But a good example of you probably heard of this game. A good example of getting out of early access pretty quick, honestly. I think it was Darkest Dungeon. Wasn't that in early access for a very long time before it got released?
Yeah, I mean, so was Don't Starve. I think Don't Starve was early access as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That fire hydrant's gotta go. Fire hydrant's gotta go.
Darkest Dungeon is a really great game. That's done by a company in Vancouver. Red Hook, I think.
That's why it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's one of them games where I've like, I wanted to pick it up, but I feel like I missed the bandwagon on it a bit. But then again, I should just play it because I'm always thinking about also like doing a series on it, like stuff like that. But I should just like, if I want to play a game, I should just like play it. Especially
it's really good. It's really good, but it's extremely punishing when you play it.
I mean, so is Hollow Knight, really, and I'm feeling that a lot as well. The thing is with Hollow Knight, like unlike other Souls games, it's not necessarily the fights that are difficult, but sometimes if you don't get like a bench that's close to the fight or something like that, the travel time can be like immense. I've noticed.
Yeah.
But with Darkest Dungeon, you get like invested in one of your heroes, and then you get so mad. It's real devastating. Waterfall.
That's one of the things that actually turned me off of Darkest Dungeon initially, because I bought it in early access. I played it, I didn't record it or anything, and ended up getting to the Darkest Dungeon for top level characters, and lost them all. Lost a bunch of gear that was like kind of rare, and I didn't go back, and I was like, I don't know if I can. Like, it was just so punishing. But they did do an update recently to make it more accessible.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think they call it like Radiant Motors, and I got in what? I got points.
Yeah, apparently.
So much glue.
So much glue. Can we actually glue something? No, we can't.
Yeah, so have either of you played any other Souls games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or anything?
Yeah, I haven't played any of. I haven't played any of those games that you mentioned. So it's only Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's so good. That game.
Yeah.
So I have like for 4 hours or something, 4 or 5 hours, and I'm really like, it's everything I think about when I'm not playing games.
Yeah.
Wonder what happens in this area. What happens next? It's so nice. It's good.
I mean, that's like that for me. What's not included? Like last night, I literally closed my eyes and I could see like polluted water on the floor, and I was like going insane about it. Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I tried to do, but I got glue on my toes.
you gotta get some pants. You gotta get some pants. That's the thing. Oh, the ice. Oh no!
The glue is the worst.
Oh, the glue!
Both got us.
Who put the glue there?
I did. So, are there any more games in 2017 that you're excited to play?
Definitely Cooked So Delicious 2. That's my #1 anticipated game of the year, no joke.
I don't think I've heard of that. Actually.
Yeah, I mean,
You ever heard of Cooked So Delicious? It's basically you just run a restaurant, and for like each ingredient is like it's bound to a different like key. So it's basically just like a typing game. It's super difficult. And it's like really addicting. I can't really split. I'm obviously not selling it to you, but yeah. It's a fun game. I'm pretty. It'll probably go on sale like, for the summer sale and stuff like that. The guy's Twitter said he's going to either try and release it before the summer sale or straight after. He doesn't want to release it on it for obvious reasons because no one will buy it then.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds like a pretty good strategy. We actually have some really good game company, Gothenburg. It's two pretty big, or they're indie studios, so they're big for Sweden, but they're not big in the game industry. And they're called Zoink Games, and the other one is called Image and Form.
Paradox is in Sweden, isn't it? Or is that
Paradox is Sweden.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
In a town called Malmö, or Malmö.
Yeah. Are you a fan of Paradox games at all?
I like Paradox. They're pretty good company.
Yeah. Hey, it's nothing against the company. I just can't get really into the games. Like, I've tried playing EU4 so many times, and it feels like it's just like a bottomless pit of information that I'll never understand.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I haven't done enough like looking at the games that are upcoming for 2017.
Yeah.
I need to set some time aside and just kind of see.
I think other than Cooked So Delicious, I don't think I know what's coming out.
Have you played Steam World Dig, any of you?
Never heard of it.
I have heard of it. I have not played it. I think it's in my library, but I haven't played it.
It's pretty short, but it's I think it's like 4 hours or something. But it's a really good game. It's by one of those companies that I mentioned earlier, Image and Form. It's basically a digging game, a Metroidvania digging game. So I think you should try it out. It's pretty good. I like it. They're coming up with a sequel this summer, Steam World Dig 2. So I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, there are lots of people that have played that.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was released pretty long ago. I think it's 2000. I want to say 2012 or something, but don't quote me on that. That's just pretty. For games, it's a pretty long time ago.
Yeah.
Double.
Ooh.
Have either of you watched Indie Game the movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Well, I'm going to university like this September, and I'm doing game design. And to like explain it to my parents, I actually shown them that movie. I mean, the Super Meat Boy team, and especially like I can't remember the first. Oh yeah, Phil Fish. It wasn't like great because they were like pretty suicidal, but yeah, I can't get out of it.
That guy is Phil Fish is from Montreal.
I knew it was from Canada. Oh yeah, I remember now because Yeah, the title card said Montreal on it. Yeah, like didn't he? I think how long did the Fez 2 announcement last? I think it was like a day, wasn't it, before he said no, he's not doing it.
Yeah, I think it was like a day or two, and then he just blew up on Twitter.
Yeah.
I can kind of see it though. Like he gets a lot of shit for it, and he didn't handle it like in the best way.
Yeah.
But
it definitely fueled it.
Yeah, but it's stressful. Like I know a few game designers, and I look at them and I go like, how long did you sleep last night? And they're like, oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
And like there are some people where you say that, and they'll be like, oh, I didn't get any sleep last night, and they actually got like 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
But the game designers I meet, I'm like, did you actually sleep? Because you just showed up to work in the same clothes you left.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a legit. So.
Did you watch the after, like what happened after the movie? It's about the same amount of time, except like I felt like they needed time, so they just padded it out with like basically just random industry stuff that didn't really have anything to do with them. But it's pretty cool that I showed them the lives after and stuff like that, and Edmund's life while he was working on Binding of Isaac and stuff. So it's good.
I did see that Edmund a while back said that he actually regrets making Binding of Isaac, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a super bummer. He has mixed feelings for the game. It feels like he. I don't think he's. It seems like he's not proud of the game, and that's it's so good. So I don't understand why.
Yeah. I mean, it was like for the original like game, it only took him like 3 months to make it, if I remember rightly, in Flash.
Yeah,
but yeah. Oh no.
Got it. But yeah, I mean, like, I can understand that though, because like it's a win.
He did it.
Some of the games he did before, like Super Meat Boy, got basically a shit ton of money for him and became super popular. And Binding of Isaac is just like it's a wrecking force in the indie scene.
Yeah.
Some of the games that he did before, they were really weird, and I think that's more his style.
Yeah.
So, like, there was one game, you can pick it up on Steam. I think it's called The Basement Collection, and it's got some of his like old Flash games that have been kind of released as standalone. And there's things like where you play as like a sperm that will shoot into like an egg and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It sounds super fun.
Yeah, right. Like, and I think that's more his style, and like I totally respect that.
Yeah.
Like, I would not want to work in like that industry and just be told what to do. Like, if you work for like EA Sports or something like that, and you're like, your job is 3D modeling these helmets, and it's the same helmet over and over and over, or modeling players' noses and FIFA.
Oh no.
Like, that's the kind of stuff that to me would just drive me off the wall. Like,
man.
It's gonna be really interesting to see how he makes his next game. I've seen some stuff on their webpage. It's called what's it called? Legend of Bumbo.
Legend of Bumbo,
Yeah. It's gonna be real fun to see how that game evolves and how it feels to play. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be cool. It's very different to Binding of Isaac, as I recall.
And no matter what he makes, he's gonna make a lot of money from it just because of his name now.
Yeah.
Too easy, boys. Too easy.
Did either of you play The Witness when it came out?
I have not played The Witness, but that is one that I do want to pick up. That is.
Yeah, I think on the Humble Bundle, it was like a real good deal. It was like $12 or something for that plus a bunch of other games, when that's usually like $30.
Yeah, I got it in my library, but I haven't played it. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on.
Yeah.
So, did you play it? Anything?
No, I was just like, that was one of those games where it was kind of like Fez, where they said they were going to release that game in 2012, and it ended up being released in early 2016. It was like, it was in Indie Game the movie, they announced the release date for Witness, and it was so off. Yeah. Oh, no,
that's why you don't announce things like that.
Yeah. No.
I mean, the same thing happened with No Man's Sky. Like that became, it started out so big and then became like just a joke in the industry. Oh.
Did you get affected by No Man's Sky like a lot of people did, where you were like that disappointed? Or
no, I tend to like avoid pre-release games now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of got shafted too many times. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I definitely built up like a completely different idea of what the game would be. I thought there'd be cities. I thought there'd be like loads of species of AI, and there'd be trading that would be like concurring with like, the rest of the universe and stuff like that. But obviously none of that happened. It ended up just being like a glorified, like basically you just go around digging stuff. But I wasn't too disappointed. I got like probably like 15 hours out of that game.
I hear it's better now. Like they've done some patches.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they've added a bunch of stuff. I just want this supposedly multiplayer game to actually be multiplayer. If you can like see other people like in the spaceships and like running around, that would be great.
Yeah.
That's one of the main things that I was like excited about. And like competing for other people to be like the best, even like just the best trader and stuff. I just like that idea. Like, oh my god, you got so many coins.
Hell yeah, I got it.
Well, there was what was that game? There's another space game that just kind of did a big announcement, something like that.
Eve?
No, it wasn't Eve.
Elite Dangerous?
Elite Dangerous, yeah. And like the player, it was like, oh no. I think he was streaming online, and the developers, I think probably like hijacked his part anyway, and they saw the aliens on there. I know this is like a few weeks ago now, but
yeah.
Everything that I hear is like Elite Dangerous is what No Man's Sky should have been.
Yeah, I've looked at like gameplay of that, and like that's the game that I imagine No Man's Sky to be. So yeah, I was thinking about picking up, but I really want to get like I definitely won't, because I paid for. I've got a PSVR and I've used it for about 10 minutes. So I definitely won't pay for like an Oculus or anything like that. But I would like to like it's them one of the games I would experience in VR because of the first person like piloting and stuff like that. Is Elite Dangerous on PS4?
I don't think so.
Alright, if it was, then that would be a game that I'd definitely pick up for VR.
What games have you tried with PS4 VR?
Just Resident Evil. I'm thinking about buying the PSVR Worlds, because that was fun. But yeah, Resident Evil, it's just it gives me motion sickness, but I just really haven't been drawn to the game at all either.
I don't think I want to play Resi in VR at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, to me, I think it's too scary. It looks. I've seen Rock Lee Smile play through once, and I was like horrified the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm such a scaredy cat. So.
Oh no, that's not gonna work. There we go. Oh, this isn't gonna work either.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing for me. Like, I play those horror games like Outlast and stuff, and I don't know what it is, but just the jump scares, I'm a baby when it comes to
No,
it.
it's because horror movies aren't bad. Cause with the games, you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
The horror movies, you just like sort of like participate in, but you know when you go around that corner, you're gonna like get jump scares.
Yeah.
That's just start doing it to yourself. That's the problem.
There was PT on the PS4 that came out, and that was terrifying.
My brother made me play that, and I'm fine with horror movies. Horror movies is one of my favorite genre, even though I know like most of the movies are terrible as like actual movies. But it's just games specifically because you have to do it to yourself. That's what I have a problem with.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah, it's like also when people like say that YouTube's like overreacts when they're playing horror games and like they're screaming. I'm like, no, I would do the exact same thing. Because like early on, that's what PewDiePie's job essentially turned into, is him like basically being paid to scare himself for like 20 minutes a day or something, because he just did horror games.
Yeah, I rarely watch his videos anymore.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no, not go this way. The glue.
I got greedy. I was gonna go for the coin there.
No, wait, I jumped on something. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, let's restart.
I didn't want to go all the way around. Oh no, I'm gonna get squashed. And there's glue as well.
Oh, he's made it.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Wow, it's so good.
It's a coin.
Okay. You said it now, I have to get it. No, okay. You've killed me. That was your fault.
Psychology game.
I didn't even notice it. I won the one anyway.
So that's 3, or is it 2 games?
I think that was only 2.
Yeah, I think it was
But I think they were long ones.
Let's do another one.
Yeah.
Is it anything we hadn't done recently? Rooftops, eh?
Yeah, we haven't done rooftops.
I'm in for rooftops.
Yeah.
I want to set that as my like text message alert. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum.
All right. I thought you meant I'm in for rooftops. That's usually I'm in for rooftops.
Oh, 3 points.
Oh yeah. The you said that you owned a PS4. Have you played Horizon on anything, Nostda?
No. Right now I'm saving up for a Switch, so the only thing I'm buying is books. Do you know I have a second channel? I have a second channel that does like weekly book reviews. I read like a lot, so that's the only thing I'm buying right now.
Okay,
Books.
I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah, I saw your other channel.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It started like a couple of months ago. Like I'm not expecting it to do anything. It's just I don't want to put like book reviews on my main channel. Okay, it won't make sense. Okay.
I played a little bit of a Horizon Zero Dawn, but I recently played a big chunk of The Witcher, and The Witcher 3 that is, and I got really disappointed so far in the story in Horizon Zero Dawn.
I thought you were gonna say The Witcher then.
No, it's so good.
Yeah. The Witcher will spoil like any open world game for you, pretty much. It's just every single side quest is a rabbit hole, and it's like amazingly written.
Yeah, it's so good. I played it. I played like 20 hours on the PS4, and then I switch over to my PC. And now I'm 10 or 15 hours in them. So it's such a good game. But Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm not really feeling it, honestly. It's too much focus on mechanics and a little bit less on the story.
Yeah, it seems like a reskinned Far Cry.
Yeah, basically. But it's cool with the machines and stuff, but it's not really. It's not selling for me, honestly. But it looks fine. It's probably one of its strengths.
Yeah, that was one of the games that I saw from E3. I think it was 2 years ago they announced it, and it looked like no other game that came out.
Yeah.
I think I have it, but it's just sitting on my shelf right now. I don't think I've tried it.
Yeah. Oh, I did the same thing with I can't remember the name. I'm like, it's really dark in my room, so I can't read it either. Right, I just died. 1 second, I'll go have a look at the game.
Gotta get the coin. I can't get the coin.
I did the exact same thing with Rico. I bought the game, and I haven't even took how it was wrapping yet. I don't know why I bought it. It was just like a cheap £20 game, and I thought, you know what, I'll try it, but I never did.
I've done that with more games than I care to admit. Myself. I play a lot of retro games as well, so bit of a not a major collector at all. But I'll go to garage sales, and I have like if I see somebody that's got like Genesis or Mega Drive games, I'm like, I have to buy this.
Yeah.
Unless it's sports, I tend to avoid the sports games.
Yeah.
Ultimate Chicken.
I mean, like I've got like a bunch of them games if we're talking about Steam, just because of the way the Steam sale works. Like I bought the Valve pack that's usually like £70, which was like a tenner, which is like every single Valve game, and I've only installed like a few of them. Like I was gonna play through Half-Life, but then I don't know why just on my computer it crashed literally in like the first 10 minutes every single time. So yeah. Wait, are we up for time now?
Yeah, I think we're done. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to Jonas' channel and also to Nossda's channel, and see if you like what you see. And yeah, wow, I'm really tired now, but thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.